Do we have any painkillers left?
He must have overloaded his black box.
Humans have black boxes?
Here we do. Company policy. It records your vitals to help medical personnel treat you in case of accidents.
That's how I can hear the dead.
Right. Yeah, you should be able to data mine black boxes, just like the intercom at Theta.
Let's find that suit and get out.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left. are you waiting for? Find a power suit and let's get on with this.
God. Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
कोई है या मैं अकेले स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ खुद के लिए
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Come on, we need to get a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
It came back to life. Or something like it.
We need to get you a new Cortex chip, just like the ones you find inside robots, so we can store your brain. Go look for a robot Cortex chip.
Andrea?
Yeah?
I was talking to Cameron about protein solubilization. Do you think we could break the aggregate and structure gel without flattening the configuration?
Jesus. That was a mouthful. You've been listening to Cameron, that's for sure. What do you want, Raleigh?
Can you blame me for trying to figure this out? I've been having the dreams too, you know. I don't know what to believe.
Oh, I know. Everything from the sudden signal amplification in black boxes to having a comatose Dr. Ross locked up in the glass jar. We've all been going a bit nuts.
Tell me about it. It feels like my head's about to explode. Hypothetically speaking, could we stop the WoW from mutating?
It doesn't work like that.
Even if there was a site alpha?
Hypothetically speaking, I guess we could try. Raleigh, are you recording this?
Sorry. I just... Sorry.
Because I run as fast as I can.
Shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Yay!
Something wants us to come inside.
Whoa. Ah! What? That's where I came from. Alright, so now here's another lockdown. Okay, override this lockdown. Upper. Fairly possible that I might miss on something because I don't know what I'm looking for. Hello!
Hey, Andrea? Leave.
Oh no, stop the wow, get.
Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. Transparent. Really funny, Juliet. Comfortable.
Bad. Oh, this is bad.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Juliet. What's going on? Behind that transparent. What do you want, Molly? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Side Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
Alright, so... there's some weird shit going on here. Wow. Like it should be. Oh god, is that...
It's algorithms. A set pattern.
I'm being used. But that doesn't mean that I'm being used for bad. I could be being used because I don't know
Flattening the
Vacation.
what were they doing. Why do these people keep the black boxes then? Okay, damn. Kill these with the frick. That's a negative on that one. Negative on that one, Big Fudge. Okay, so that's where I came from. Okay, override this line. Upper. Easy. Whoa. Power room. don't know what's in there. Hey, hey! Oh, hey there! You've got a clay! Oh! Oh, God. Oh, I don't like... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God! Ah! God! Ah! Oh, God. I'm just gonna get the thing now. I wanna get it. I'm gonna get it. I got it. Oh, it needs to be done. Oh, this is the... I just need to be... Whoa. It won't notice. So long as I'm very careful. So much for watching. I'll pick this up in the next episode. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh, God! Oh my God. Oh. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Soma. Now I can hear the monster in the other room. I had to take a break after the end of the episode. I have to take a little walk away from it. But I'm back. Oh hey. What's important? Concerned about WoW and get the virus. That must really suck to have your brain explode. Excuse me. Too much black box in their lives. Excuse me. Excuse me, buddy. I'm just...
Days ago. But I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find.
Okay.
Delenda Est.
So I'm pretty sure that the WoW is stopping something from happening down in the abyss.
The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through.
Your brain's gonna explode. Delenda Est, your brain's gonna be...
The staff looks like they're about to explode.
Again with the
The
explosions!
person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. That's to do with the WOW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
I'll just send those along. What's that slapping sound? Please be robobages. Okay. Man, why is everyone's heads exploding? I pushed on my floodlight until I heard screaming over the short-range radio, carried on. As I hurried closer, something big and almost cut her in two. Whoa. Saving town, more specifically saving Ross, as I heard Espinosa's colleagues are getting massacred. What the hell is going on down there? Why am I walking willingly into that? With some luck, Ross made it back to town and is able to continue his work at Alpha. No, he's dead. To avoid further disturbances, I have decided to report the evacuation as a complete failure, hoping it will stop Theta from attempting another one. Stop Theta from attempting another what? Claudia Eames, the manager of Omicron, has already ordered the climber to stay at the plateau. For now, my report on the savage wildlife scared everyone enough to even stop Waldeck and Darby. Oh boy, there's WoW-controlled wildlife down there tearing people in two. That's really good. Carthage. Mark Serang is dead, Ross is dead, Dahl is dead. Oh man. Oh, with the brain exploding. Why is that a thing? I mean, I know why it's a thing. The WoW is obviously trying. Oh. Find a chip from a... I mean, there was that dude find a chip from a computer, but I imagine I have to pull it out of something unwillingly. Ugh.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julie. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Raleigh? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Site Alpha? He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Omicron,
Can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron?
Don't forget to pick us up.
You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys.
Tau, please respond. This is Rowley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Lock the door!
It's locked! What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
We need to assemble your new body with the things you collected. Just stuff all of it into the suit with the dead body.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it? Change body?
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and
And then open them again.
Alright, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up. We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up. That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat. Go sit in the pilot seat. Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
I mean, there. It. Oh God. Ugh. Do the thing. Zip-a-boom. No.
You might need to.
Okay. Whoa. Hey there. Howdy who. Hey ho, neighbor.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Oh no. Oh no.
No, I just.
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine. Why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Holy crap! I knew that was. I had a sneaking suspicion that was gonna happen, and now like it forced me to be in the ethical dilemma of. Do I kill what was just me a few seconds ago? What in the world? Like, if you guys have ever seen that movie, I forget the name of it, The Prestige, I believe it was? Yeah, like, spoiler alert, but like a big part of that was this magic trick that was involved magic, by science built by Tesla, and all pseudoscience, of course, but it made copies. And what do you do? Like, you should watch that movie. Watch that movie. I'll try not to spoil it. If you haven't seen The Prestige, go watch it. It's not the best movie, but it does have some really interesting things. But now this, like, this reaches a whole new level of weird just because that was me. And the game is putting it in a different perspective because the game is translating into, instead of me staying in the suit and obviously the game ends and then the other character goes on, it's forcing me the perspective that I moved from that suit and then my consciousness continues from that point. But the ethics of it is different because it's not necessarily, it's a continuation for the person in the new suit, it's not a continuation for this Simon right in front of me. How messed up is that? Seriously, how messed up is that? Man, that's so bizarre. To be perfectly honest, there's two options here. I could end Simon here because it would seem that his existence would be hopeless, considering that he'd be trapped down here. But my other thought process is, and I don't know how correct this is in relation to the game, if he's still alive and he wakes up a few days later, then he might still be able to help and do something and then go on about. Because going into the Abyss might be a suicide mission, then there would be no Simon. I mean, just coming here and then being locked in this room alone would be a pretty terrible fate, but at the same time, it could also mean that we get help further on. It's hard to say what's the right option here. I mean, down to an ethics standpoint, it all comes down to the question, do I believe this action would kill a person in this moment, in this time? And is that mercy? Is that mercy for what it is? Like, how shocked would you be to wake up alone? But then again, that's kind of the way I woke up in this game originally. I didn't have anyone to talk about, but the only thing is that in his mind he knows that he might have been abandoned. Oh man. So hard. Such a choice. Oh god, what would I do? What would I do? All ethical dilemma aside, in my mind, it's a weird logic thing, but there's use for him to be alive. I don't know how me, but not me, the character in the game. I don't know how me, the old me in the character game, is gonna respond to waking up and being abandoned, but considering his already will to survive, I'm thinking that maybe he would, you know. So me personally, I feel like there's still use for that Simon to be alive. As weird as it is to have two copies around and how bizarre that is, for the sake of... I can't pull that plug. Not just for the sake of it's really bizarre, but for the sake of could mean something later.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? Is there some kind of afterlife? Do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted when you're limited.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach Tau.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following in your old footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, it freaks me out. Alright, let's head for Tau and find that Ark.
Tau? Come in, Tau. Please answer, Tau. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out.
We'll try the next one.
And the thing looked like eyes. Okay. Gotta be intentional symbolism here. Got a bunch of the scaffolding. I don't know if I... Okay. This way, but... Seemed like the out-of-the-way path, which I want to explore first. That's not a good sound. Alright, so let me go over that way first, because... Weird. It's our situation because I have the benefit of continuation. Like, the Simon that I'm in right now has the benefit of moving forward, so of course, he would feel more privileged to live. It's like they become twins. Like, I guess when twins are born, they have the same memories and experiences as before, but it's the experiences afterwards that shape the person who they are. I was like, my brother.
Sure
I did.
thing.
You know, you okay. Aki Lu on a bun.
And I woke up in the right body. You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. You wouldn't mind. Why would you?
I don't know what to say. When I was little, and I can still feel how the roof and you know, below were shadowed brush. It I could ever many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. Futures I could predict. They at least... There's nothing if we make it to the... No.
I'm sure everyone would like to.
Boy. Well, I need this episode to find out. Boy, do I love the duplicity of reality for poor you. The lie. They're all
possibly make you think that I'm lying. I'm kidding.
face in the room with the screamy lady. I'm gonna call her the... Oh. Hello? Why is it glowing? Hello, everybody. My name is Mark. Tap and see what's the matter.
Sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake a moment. I suppose body made from.
There you go. Hey, oh, what are you doing there? Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You did it. I will make preparations.
I don't know what I did. No.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage, knocked you right out.
Spoke to me.
Looks like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the clown. Acre of the abyssal plane.
You haven't been here before? Your old footsteps.
Remind me.
Let's get it, buckaroo. I can't wait to do...
you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tau. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tau.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tau, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
here to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys alright? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
well, not letting you or your stupid pets inside.
Do anything for him?
No. We're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark.
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Well, I'll be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the Wow to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out. Did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to. The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
You're different. Nice suit. Used to have one just like it.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall. Payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. Tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy. Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping. I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit. Would you stay with me, please? It won't be long now. Please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
खैर बहुत हो गया